I'm Seamus McFarland. I'm a student at the University of Tulsa. I major in computer simulation and gaming and computer science. And primarily, I'm a programmer, although I strive to be good at the other areas in game development as well, particularly design. I've done a bit of modeling, I've done a bit of pixel art, uh, very little experience with audio, but maybe I'll get there someday. And the biggest accomplishment I've had in terms of projects would probably be my game Red Abyss, which I started out as a school project in my sophomore year, but I've been working on it up until about a month ago, which is currently in my first semester of senior year. And over those 2 years, I've massively expanded it out of the original scope for the class. Rotabus probably best encapsulates the sort of game that I would make personally. It has a strong sense of struggle and challenge to it. Not necessarily a difficult challenge, as you can set the difficulty easier, and the normal difficulty isn't that hard to begin with. But I like games that really make you push through them uh, emotionally somehow. I also worked on a couple of school projects, such as Kneebreaker, which is a sort of party multiplayer fighting pogo stick type game. Uh, you kind of hop around and try and kick other players while in midair while not getting kicked yourself. Socket Quest is another one. I worked on it with two other people. One was a visual artist, and another was an audio person. So we had a pretty nice even spread of skills between us, since I was a programmer. And uh, I also worked on a game called Froglet Islet, which was a semester long project that encompassed the entirety of a course, which I worked with a fair amount of other people, about eight or nine. I forget the exact number. I have a couple different goals as a game developer. The first being that I want to eventually be an indie developer. Although that kind of splits into three separate goals in itself. The first is that I need to make connections so that I can make a bigger game because a single person it can often not do as much as two or three or four people, and also if I don't reach the capability of doing audio or doing visual art, I have those other people which are really good at those particular things, and I can focus more on what I'm good at, such as programming. The other thing I need to become an indie developer is I need the money to sustain myself. So I'll have to work a bit in order to get enough money to tide myself over until release. Because usually you're not really getting paid much for working on the game as you go. And the last thing I need to go into is just skill. I need more experience in the industry to make a better product, more functional, more imaginative. The other thing I would set as a goal would probably be a goal for people to be happy, people to enjoy my games. And I don't say this because I'm a particularly compassionate or empathetic person. I think it's just uh, something that we all strive to be to some degree. We all want to see each other happy because that makes us happy. Uh, so that's me. I have an itch.io profile and Game Jolt profile. I keep most of my school projects on itch.io, whereas I keep Red Abyss on my Game Jolt profile. Both profiles have the username Seamus_M, and I hope you have a good day.